Man, I'm good, working on my health, man, most important thing right now. I'm good, man. I really can't. I've entered a new phase.
Okay.
I was out the country recently, and I was kept talking to God about these deals, and we get right to the edge, and we almost get there, and something would happen. Then we'd almost get to another one, and something would happen. And then I just figured it out, man. God said, I want you to go home. And I came back out the country, and I just went home. He said, I know you're asking me for a lot of stuff, but I want you to just take a minute and look at everything I done gave you. Look at everything I done done for you. Now just let me know you all right, and then we'll go from there.
Right.
But I had to come home, man, for the past couple months and just look at all he done for me. I'm good.
So you were thinking that because the deals weren't happening, God revealed to you, you need to go home and be thankful for what I've already given you instead of what you don't have right now.
Because my focus was in what I was trying to make happen. And I was losing sight of what had already happened.
Right.
And if you want more, you got to be grateful for what you have. But I was so busy wanting the more,
Right.
I forgot to focus and take a look at what he'd already done.
Right.
I came home, man. I went home, sat around my house for a while, went down to my ranch, did some fishing. I looked at all that space and stuff, and all of a sudden I realized, I said, man, I'm really good.
Right.
I forgot. Okay, God, I see what you were saying.
Right.
Yeah, he'll give you some more. But
Be
would you
appreciative
mind,
of what you have.
would you just please be a little bit appreciative of what I've already done?
You mentioned your health as well. And I see you, I follow you, and I see you exercising, I see you eating right. What was the turning point that you said, you know what, I'm healthy, but I believe I can do better. I can be more healthy.
Well, man, I had a couple of health issues, man, that I discovered. I'm 66, man, so I got to looking around, man, and I had high blood. I had this thing called Sjogren's, which is an immune disorder.
Okay.
I get my blood work done about 4 times a year.
Okay.
But white blood count was low, couldn't get it up, and then I was struggling with sleep apnea.
Okay.
I was waking up in the middle of the night. I had all this going on, man, and I said, wait a minute, man, hold up. I got to do something. So I went to this company, man, and I found this brother who was one of the top nutritional scientists ever come out of Harvard, named John Lyons.
Okay.
And I went to him and I said, hey, man, I found out that drinking green drinks is really good for you.
Right.
But I just can't gag it down every morning. You know what I'm saying? Kale, Shannon, I don't really understand kale.
It's awful.
It's not in the Bible. It's not, kale is for 4-legged animals only. You gotta have short, square teeth that's blocked at the top, because you gotta get that kale in your mouth and work with it.
Yeah.
You gotta have extra.
Yeah.
And I just gagging it down every morning. I said, hey man, can y'all come up with a green drink for me that tastes good? And so we formulated about a year and a half. Did a lot of tests, and finally we came up with this product called the Elevate You, this delicious green drink, and I started taking it.
Okay.
I started feeling better, and it actually gave me more energy. So then I was able to get in that gym, and I could start addressing some of these real issues. And right now, man, I'm getting there, man.
You said that you were struggling sleeping. Was it because you have a hard time? Because I think people that are successful really have a hard time turning their mind off.
Boy,
they constantly thinking. They constantly like, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And so the mind is constantly focused, it never relaxes, so you can't sleep.
That's exactly right. That's exactly it. And the whole thing is you got to turn your mind off.
Yes.
They come up with stuff like melatonin or something like that, and then they got a little thing called LDN and all this here. But really, man, when you hustling and grinding, that's a cost for everything.
Correct.
You don't get to where we are, people like this. You don't get here free.
Right.
This come with a cost.
Right.
And it's gonna cost you a lot of free time. It's gonna cost you a lot of your time. And that's just it. People, they got mad at me one time because I did drop the video where I was talking about if you want to get rich, you can't sleep 8 hours.
Right.
And then here come all the haters online talking about Steve Harvey prefers wealth over health. No, I don't. I would give anything to be fully healthy.
Right.
But at the same time, if you're trying to get it and talking about to really have it, You got to lock and load, man.
Right.
You ain't if you sleep 8 hours, you sleep a third of your life. One third of your life is spent sleep. Now you tell me how you gonna get successful in the United States of America and you sleep a third of your life. Help me understand that, how that's possible. Then they come, well, Oprah billionaire.
Right. But
Oprah
Oprah didn't sleep like that trying to accumulate that.
You
She
better-
could sleep, she probably sleep 20 hours a day now.
She can
But
stay asleep.
She can be real Van Winkle.
No, she ain't got to wake up for, Oprah can lay that probably about 4 or 5 years. Wake up, still have plenty of money.
Right.
I sleep 4 or 5 years, man, I got to start over.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.